Hi everybody, hope you're having a good day and a good week so far. I wanted to make a quick video here on a review with dividing polynomials with the box method. Some of you have tried that and weren't quite remembering it, and I know that this whole doing school online thing is hard and having to show pictures of your work is not fun, but I want to say thank you to everybody that has done that and sent me their work so far. That's been really helpful for me to see how you're doing. But since this is a older topic from a couple months ago at least, I figured I'd do a quick review. So here's a problem I pulled off Delta Math, how to divide this 4-term polynomial by something with 2 terms. This is E-Day number 2, by the way, and it's titled using the box method for dividing polynomials. And one student said, wait a minute, I thought the box method was for multiplying. I don't think we divide with that. And that's correct. We've used the box method to do 2 things times each other. For dividing, we did the box method but backwards. So I kind of meant to put this on your papers before I made all my copies but forgot to. So the first step is to start by making your box for the box method, right? And we say, okay, 2x plus 1, that's going to go on the side because that's what we call the divisor. I have an extra line there I don't need. This is called the divisor. And this goes on one side of your box, right? And then we say, okay, the highest term in my polynomial here is this 2x to the third. So we put that in the very first box. And when I say highest, I mean the one with the highest exponent. In this case, the power of 3, okay? And so then we just do the box method, but in reverse. We say, okay, 2x times what is 2x to the third? Well, 2 times 1 gives me the 2. X times, well, I would need 2 more x's, so x squared, right? 2x times 1x squared gets me 2x to the third. And then maybe this is starting to get the wheels going for you again. 1x squared times 1, that's just 1x squared. Again, I've got extra space here I don't need. So, okay, 1x squared right there. Now I'm looking back at my problem. My 2x cubed, that's taken care of. I got it in my box right there. Now I need negative 13x squared. Well, I've got 1 x squared right here. To get to negative 13, I can either think in my head what needs to go here, because we combine our terms in the box diagonally, or, if that's hard to do in your head, what we kind of talked about was making an equation out of that. I'm at 1. I need to get to negative 13. 1 plus what equals negative 13? Well, to solve for this, pretend it's x, I'd subtract 1 from both sides. Get x equals negative 14. So that tells me, oh yeah, I need negative 14x squared right here. That way, if I combine these two, that's going to give me my negative 13x squared. So that's good. And then we continue the process. 2x times what gives me negative 14x squared? Negative 7x, right? X and x gives me x squared. 2 times negative 7, negative 14. So that's good. Negative 7x times 1 goes here. That would be negative 7x, all right? Now I need to work on the x's. There's a 3x there. I'm at negative 7. Negative 7 plus what gets me to 3? Well, add 7 to both sides, and I would get 10. So we need a 10x right there, so that these two will combine to give us our 3 x's. So that's gone. 2x times what gives you 10x? That would be 5. 5 times 1 gives me 5. Okay, so I'm almost taken care of except for this negative 2. We're at 5, we need to get to negative 2. Well, this is where your remainder comes in. By the way, if you had a 5 here, you'd be done, and your answer would be this 1x squared minus 7x plus 5. But since we have something other than the 5 here, I gotta say, what do I do with 5 to get to negative 2, right? 5 plus what is negative 2? Subtract 5, you should get negative 7. So I need a negative 7 as what we call the remainder. And what did we do with the remainder? Well, just like with long division from elementary school, right? 3 divided by 5, it goes in one time. You get a remainder of 2. We write that as 1 2/3. You put it over the divisor. Here's our divisor. The -7 will go over the divisor, like that. And so your final answer is what we got on this top side of the box, 1x squared minus 7x plus 5, since that's a positive 5. And the remainder is minus 7 over the divisor, 2x plus 1. Okay. Hope that helps. Please let me know if you have more questions. That's your first E-Day, number 2 for this break. And then just a quick reminder that this week is all going to be review topics. You've got this, you've got rational equations. If you want a Khan Academy video for that, let me know. I've shared that out with some of you. Couple systems of equations topics, and then 3 variable systems. We'll talk about that and looking at sometime next week, starting some sort of new material over video. Again, this is all new. We're playing it by ear and figuring out how it goes as we go. But thanks for working hard so far. Keep it up. Keep coming at me with emails and questions. I'll be happy to respond as soon as I can. Hope this video helped for dividing polynomials.